So we are going to begin our practice in a seated posture. Now take your time to feel into the support that you can offer yourself here. Whether it's leaning against a wall or sitting against the couch. You could have your knees bent, sitting on your heels, or feet crossed in front of you, perhaps seated on a pillow. Just take your time. Notice what it feels like to settle into a position where you can feel the length of your spine and the softness of your flesh hanging off your bones. And for the first few moments here, I invite you to keep your eyes open and begin to look around your space. Doing so with the intention of noticing detail. Notice how the lines meet to create shapes. Notice the transition of light into shadow. And see if there is something in your space that when you land your eyes there, there's a sense of joy or even neutral. Right? Whether it's an object or a shape or a corner, that when you hold your gaze there, you feel a sense of safety. And again, potentially even a spark or tingle of joy. Just really notice what that feels like in your body. Notice how you're breathing as you take in this neutral or joyful object. What does it feel like to savor it? And you could keep your eyes open for a while longer if that feels good. You're also welcome to close your eyes if you're curious to see what that's like in this moment. And allow more of your awareness to now travel to your ears. Notice the sounds in your space. How the sounds bounce off the walls around you, giving you a sense of the shape of the space you're in. Noticing familiar sounds, the unique sounds in your own space. And the sound of my voice. And the sounds of the music. Notice what it feels like as you now call in your sense of hearing to move inwards. As you now become aware of the sound of your own breath. And the felt sense of vibration moving through you. Listen for the rhythm of your own breath. And as more of your awareness settles inwards, can you also anchor to my voice? the sound of my voice as your guide, as your support. A felt sense of being with, right? That you're not alone. I'm right there with you. We're going to move into a practice of Nadi Shodhana just for a few minutes. So your invitation is to lift your right hand so that your pointer finger and middle finger touch the space between your eyebrows. Breathing in and out through your nose. On your inhale, plug your right nostril with your thumb and breathe in through your left. At the top of your inhale, plug left, open right, and slowly breathe out. Breathing in through your right. Plug right, open left, and breathe out on the left side. Breathing in through the left. Plug left and breathe out through the right. Continue this practice. Slow, smooth. Can you feel your inhale as a spherical expansion all the way down in the bowl of your pelvis, opening and receiving your inhale? And as you exhale, a full letting go, a surrender, a softening. If you are feeling congested on either side of your nostrils, just give yourself some generous space by not plugging your nostril entirely. Notice how you can use your imagination, focusing on one side as you breathe in, and on the other side as you breathe out. And don't just do it, feel it. Right? If this breath technique is treated like an experiment, just notice what happens. You be curious about your own experience. Noticing your thoughts, your reactions, your sensations. And the constant change with each breath. And at the end of your next exhale, you can release your right hand down to your lap and breathe in and out through both nostrils. Notice what that feels like. And now, taking your time, begin the transition onto your back. And again, don't just do it, but really feel it. Notice what it feels like to guide yourself into a restorative position. It might feel good to have a pillow underneath your head. Perhaps even a bolster underneath your knees. Having a blanket nearby so that you can wrap yourself at any point that you feel you need an embrace or some warmth. And you're also welcome to move into a different position if you find that laying on your back takes you too deep too quickly. Perhaps you fall asleep in this position. Staying seated might be a great option to explore or experiment with as well. Or setting yourself up on an incline. Give yourself permission to take your time here. Finding moments where you settle and pause and check in. Could I support myself a little more? Is there anything that I'm holding on to that I could release and let the floor or the props hold for me? Notice how your breath is moving. And with that same sense of gazing externally in our space, noticing detail, can you bring that same sense of curiosity, gazing inwards, noticing detail? Within your own mind, repeat the words, "I am supported," as you feel the felt sense of support beneath your body and all around you. I am supported. Scan through your body, feeling for the density and weight of your bones. What does it feel like to fully release the weight of your bones, to be held by the pulsation of the earth? I am supported. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. We begin our journey through the koshas by planting our unique, personalized seed of affirmation, sankalpa, a positive I am statement. Your unique word medicine. You're welcome to continue with I am supported if that felt like medicine in your bones. But you might already have another sankalpa you're working with, or you may be open to exploring some new ideas. Some common sankalpas are, I am open, I am awake. I am listening. I am worthy. Take a moment to feel into your sankalpa. And when you are ready, repeat it 3 times in your mind's eye and feel it travel through your body. Annamaya kosha, the first layer, the physical, the food body. We'll begin this rotation of consciousness by first recognizing that you have a right and a left side body. And notice the center line in between. As I speak a body part, your invitation is to inhabit that area with your awareness. Being in the practice of not just acknowledging or thinking about the body part, but what is it to feel it now. We begin this journey on the right side, in the right hand thumb. Patiently call your awareness to land in your right hand thumb. Pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, the palm of your right hand, the back of your hand, right wrist, forearm, right elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, right side of your rib cage, your right waist, right hip, your upper leg, right knee, lower leg, right ankle. Feel the sole of your right foot. Your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel your whole right foot, your whole right leg, your whole right arm, feel your whole right side of the body, whole right side. Now shift your awareness into your left thumb. Take your time. Feel the transition as your awareness is called to land in your left hand thumb. Pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, the palm of your left hand, the back of your hand, left wrist, forearm, left elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, left side of the rib cage, left waist, your left hip, upper leg, left knee, lower leg, left ankle, feel the sole of your left foot, your left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Feel your whole left foot, left leg, your left arm, and now the whole left side of your body. Whole left side. Guide your awareness to now land at your tailbone. Feel into this root. All of your awareness gathered at the tip of your tailbone. And like a DNA double helix, slowly guide your awareness up your spine, spiraling, traveling out and coming back to center as you feel through your sacrum, your low back, mid back, upper back, your neck, feel the point where your spine meets your skull. And expand out to now feel your whole face and head. From crown to toes, feel your whole body. Your whole body dynamically alive, yet still. Whole body. Guide your awareness to now land at the backs of your eyelids. Become aware of your breath as we now move into pranamaya kosha, the energy body. Without moving your hands, we will visualize a practice of nadi shodhana. Feeling the right side of your body, breathing in your inhale. Follow that energy to land at the backs of your eyelids or in between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, visualize and feel the left side releasing that breath. Breathing in on the left side. Finding that point in between your eyes or the backs of your eyelids at the top of your inhale, and then releasing that exhale through the right side. Continue this practice. Perhaps you can sense every cell in your body opening and receiving on the inhale, releasing and softening on the exhale. Feel into the rhythm that soothes and nourishes you. Begin to count each round of breath, the inhale and exhale being one count. Counting down from 33. Breathing slow, smoothly. Can you sense the rivers in your body as you breathe this breath? Now release the task of counting your breath. And notice what it feels like to just let your body be breathed. The fluid nature of your breath moving through you like a wave. We now step into Manomaya Kosha. We begin this practice by opening ourselves to the felt sense of what it is to move forward. Just notice what happens in your body. What does it feel like to move forward? Where does your attention go in your body or in your mind? Being open and curious to this exploration. What is it to move forward? As you notice what arises, see if you can notice more. Staying open to the information you receive. What is it to move forward? Notice how you're breathing. Notice if you label or judge the sensations. I like this, I don't like that. What's beneath that? Feel it in your breath. What is it to move forward? And now release moving forward. Rinse your body out with a breath. And now what is it to move backward? Notice what shifts, what happens in your body. There's no right or wrong way. What does it feel like in your body? Or what do you notice in your mind as you hold space for moving backward? What happens? What shifts? What reactions or labels seem to pop up? Now remain in this contemplation of moving backwards, yet invite in moving forwards. What is it like to hold both? How do they dance together? What emerges as these two seemingly opposites unite? What do you feel? What do you notice? Are there any shapes? A type of motion? Or even confusion? Bring some ease into your body as forward and backward unite. Utilize your breath to rinse your body out. Remind yourself you are safe and supported here. Feel that in your breath. Guide your awareness back to Chittakash, the space behind your eyelids, as we now move into the visual body of Vijnana Maya Kosha. Begin by envisioning, visualizing where your body is in space right now. If visuals are difficult for you, Continue to just notice the felt sense of what happens, how energy moves through your body. But if you can, visualizing or imagining what it would be like to visualize your body in the position it's in. And imagine you are slowly opening your eyes. And you see above you a big blue sky. As you remain in this restful position, you look around and gaze at this big, expansive blue sky. Surrounded by nature. You look around and feel a sense of welcoming and nurturance in this scene. What do you see here? What do you feel? What do you smell? Surrounded by nature. What feels welcoming and nurturing to you? Off in the distance, you notice 2 large green vines hanging from the sky, untethered above or below, swaying, floating and flying like kites suspended in the air. You watch as these 2 vines dance in the wind. They flap, they sway. And as you watch with awe, you notice that these 2 vines are moving in a different rhythm. The one on the left is whimsically swirling and flying without order or structure. The one on the right is expressing in jagged, uncoordinated motion. As you gaze with patience and compassion, you feel a resonance with the organic flailing, and you marvel at its power and its potential. The pulsation of the earth begins to be felt from beneath you, and you feel called to place both of your open palms onto the earth. You pause here. Your breath is slow and rhythmic as your heartbeat speeds up slightly on your inhale and slows on your exhale. A stoic stability as you feel a shift in the pulsation of the earth, an opening, a sense of alignment. The pulsation in your bones is met by the pulsation of the earth. You notice the vines begin to flow towards each other and gracefully meet and spiral around each other. They root into the earth and they reach towards the sky. A structure and fluidity appear. You walk towards these vines, feeling attuned and familiar with the shape, the motion, the power. Entering its center, you feel a sense of balance as you float or climb to the top of this spiral. At the top, you perch yourself comfortably where the two vines end and the endless space above begins. Rooted, uplifted, balanced, supported. Let yourself rest here. Sankalpa. Call in your sankalpa. Repeat it 3 times. Surrender to its nourishment. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Slowly begin to call your awareness fully back into the space you're in. Sense the walls around you and where your body is in orientation to those walls. Feel the support that held you so lovingly for this practice and begin to push into that support to feel wakefulness come back into your body, the gentle movement. Inviting your breath to be a little fuller or deeper for a few rounds. Notice how that change in rhythm helps change your state. Taking your time as you find the wiggles, the shakes, the stretches, the oscillations that feel nourishing in your body. You can slowly guide yourself into a fetal position when you're ready. And allow yourself to rest there for a few breaths. This internal reminder, no rush. I can take my time. There's more than enough time. Just noticing what you're feeling in your body, how your breath is moving. And when you feel ready, you can bring yourself back into a seated posture. Noticing what it feels like to transition, to offer yourself support and guidance as you settle into your seat. You can have your eyes open or closed at this point, whatever feels supportive. Taking a moment to send gratitude deeply inwards to all the parts, all the insights, all the thoughts, to every part of you. So much gratitude for this strong, resilient body. What a gift. When you feel ready, bringing your hands into a gesture of offering. You could do that with your palms open or palms touching at heart center. Thank you for carving out the space to be in this practice today, for being open and curious, for traveling inwards. From the bottom of my heart to yours. Namaste.